Good day, everyone. My name is Olalekan Rasaq and I'm from Nigeria. I'm a Seed Certification and Quality Assurance Officer, and I work with National Agricultural Seed Council, an agency under the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development in Nigeria. And thanks for having me here today. Yeah, so far, what I've learned in Korean has actually been so enormous. I have so many experience and so many things. I've learned different things, but I'm just going to point out some few things I actually learned here that will help me in my future endeavor. Number one is about time management. We know that time is actually of essence in everything we do in life. So Korean here are so conscious of time that they don't joke with their time, and when they give you appointments, that is the time, and you don't have to either come late, and them too, they don't come late. Sometimes they even come before the time, the scheduled time. But back from where I come from, yes, we also respect time a lot, but not as much as they do here. So this time management is a thing I'm going to take down home that is going to help me in my place of work and also in my future endeavors. And what about technology? Korea here is a home of technology, which is well known around the world. And with technology actually makes things a bit more faster and more easier. And with this, is actually going to help me too in achieving some of my goals and some of my dream in life. Because with technology, right now we are in the technology age that everything has to do with technology. If you want to purchase, if you want to go into agriculture and even some other activities, technology is a very, very key thing which we all have to know how to play with and how to use, which is a thing I've learned down here. And again, there's another thing I learned here, which is very, very key for development, which is the togetherness spirit. There is a program that was being held in Korea after the war they had in 1950 to 1953, which is called the Samon Hodong spirit. And this is a thing that actually helped them to develop not only the agricultural sector, even their economy in whole. And that is the together spirit, whereby everybody comes together to achieve a common goal. A community comes together to achieve a thing. For example, in an area whereby they need a kind of maybe a bridge or something, or maybe they need to do an agricultural activities, instead of every individual doing it at their own pace, everybody comes together to help the individual do his own. Likewise, when the other individual too wants to do his or her own, they also come together to do it, which has actually been a thing that helped Korea up to now, which is Samuel Dog spirit. So this kind of spirit I also take very close to my heart, not only for my work and for my country, also for my own personal development and for my own family upgrade. And again, I learned something about the spirit of development. In Korea here, every individual has the spirit of making things better, making every sector better in any way they find themselves. When you give them anything to do, they always find a thing to make it more developed. And that is a thing to have actually learned here. Development is a thing of the spirit and is a thing of the mind. You don't have to have a leader to push you to do something of development. It's a thing that should be embedded in you, and that's the thing I've actually learned down here. And again, the spirit of love and the spirit of togetherness. In Korea here, they actually operate a kind of cultural love thing that they like everything to be within themselves. They like to get together with themselves, eat together, and marry together and all those things. Yes, I'm not saying it's not bad if you marry from other country or other nation. Yeah, it's actually a very good thing too. But at least when you come together with love within your country or within your home, and everything is going to help and develop you. And lastly, I will talk about we call it pali pali. That is the Korean language that means just do everything fast and in hurry. Not like rushing, but there is no time. So anytime you have to do anything, you have to do it the best you can in a very, very fast way. Because, of course, we know that when you give work to someone and the person is being sluggish about it, you may not like the end result. But when you give someone work and they do it with a good enthusiasm and, being fast at getting it done is actually a very, very good thing. So those are the things I've actually learned down here in Korea. And again, talking about where have I been in Korea? Myself in Korea, it's number one, education, and number two, traveling. And why do I love traveling? Because I know traveling is another medium of education. In Korea here, I've been to Seoul, which is the capital of South Korea. I've been to Daegu, I've been to Pohang, I've been to Pusang, I've been to Pyeongtaek. I've actually been exploring. And why am I even going to all these places? Just for me to learn and have the feeling of, okay, I'm in a developed place and I also want to take what I've learned down here to my country. So based on the things I learned while traveling is, their roads, the way they take care of their natural resources, talking about their mountain, their forest and all those things. These are things that are actually good for the whole economy and also for the environment. And we know right now, climate change is a thing that is actually affecting the world right now. And by keeping your forest and your mountains and some of your natural resources is going to help to mitigate against the effect of climate change in the nearest future. Because of course, we live this earth, and how we're going to live it if we go is for us to live it better so that our unborn children can also enjoy the kind of natural resources, the good atmosphere, the good quality of air, the clean water we had enjoyed too. So climate change is a very, very big thing that is coming up, and by preserving and not destroying our land and our rich natural resources, we make it great for us while we are here, even for our own unborn children. So again, what do I remember the most for my coming in Korea here? I had a whole lot of things, but I'm just going to start with number one, the academic. The academic is actually top-notch. The lecturers are well trained to actually tutor you so that you can learn and you understand what they are teaching you. The seminar presentation, whereby everybody will present things about their thesis, how they want to do the analysis. This will also help you and broaden your own horizon in understanding how researches are being done and how analysis can be done in different sectors and in different ways, which has actually helped me. And also our online lectures, because of this COVID-19, online lectures has not been a thing that everybody is embracing. So that one has also taught me how to go about listening to online lectures, not just coming to class to receive lectures in the 4 wall of class. Because 4 wall of class before was like the best. If you don't do anything in 4 wall of class, then you can't get anything done. But I'm telling you right now that even online, we still give you the same level of understanding and knowledge acquisition you do both either 4 wall class or in the online. And again, what I also remember most is the visit of my ambassador of Nigeria to South Korea here and to my school here. Is actually a thing that not only helped me, even my colleague that we came together from Nigeria and also the Nigerian community in South Korea. It's not, these ambassadors are always very busy. It's just as if you are calling a president to come to your school, to just come and see you and also give a lecture to help your other colleagues. It's actually a very, very good thing. So I will always say a very big thank you to my ambassador of Nigeria to South Korea here for out of his busy schedule, for him to honor our invitation by coming down to our school, Kangwon National University, to come and pay us a visit, check how we are doing, and also give us encouraging words, not to only we Nigerians that are here, even to other nationalities that are also here with us in my school and also in South Korea. So it's a thing I can never forget in just a very, very quick time. It's a thing I always remember for my life being. And again, there is something they call the spirit of sports. I actually love to play lawn tennis down in Nigeria. And coming down here, I was first thinking, how will I get to have a team that can get me to be playing lawn tennis together with them? And for God so good, I actually met some group of my friends. They are even older than me. Some are 60 years old, 70 years old, 50 years old. But it was fun playing with them, And I was like the youngest out of them, and they took me as their, not only their son or their, like playing in the midst of elderly people. They also took me as part of them. They even took me, I joined their club and we do things together. We play lawn tennis together. And spirit of lawn tennis is actually a very good spirit of love. It's a sport that brings love within and respect. So that thing actually also helped me, and I'm not going to forget it. For all my team members, my lawn tennis team members, I'm not going to forget every one of you in a very short time. And I also want to appreciate for all what you've done for me, even while here. And again, for the language, learning Korea, it's not something so easy. But for me down here, at least I can speak a little bit of Korean, I can understand, and this is a privilege, and this is an opportunity, and this is a thing I can never forget in a hurry, learning Korean language. Anywhere I go right now, even anywhere in the world, I know I can speak Korean and I can understand, and this is a thing that I actually learned here and I won't forget in here. And what about the culture? Korean culture is actually a culture that is being embedded with respect. Respect for the elderly ones. Not only the old, even if the person is just a day older than you, respect is key. And I know that in any society, respect is actually a very, very good thing to do, and a very, very good practice for development. So respect, the culture of respect is there, that of course I'm going to take back to my country to see. Even though in my country we respect a lot, but learning more here will enable me to put it down to my country and also my colleague and my place of work. And what about career opportunities? Of course, me coming down here has given me a wide horizon of what I can actually achieve with my career here. I'm an agricultural economics and also a seed quality assurance officer. And right now, I can also analyze data and some other things. And I know in the world right now, there are great opportunities for people who can actually analyze data using some new statistical tools, the MATLAB, the SPSS, the Stata, and what have you. So these are things I will never forget, because I actually took my time and my energy burning midnight candles to actually learn this, and I know these are things that is going to be with me for a very, very long time. And again, what do I plan to do when I get back to my country? There are so many things I want to do, so many plans. Number one, which is the key mandate of my organization, which is the National Agricultural Seed Council. This is an agency that is scheduled with the responsibility of ensuring that quality seeds and seedlings are made available to farmers, not only in Nigeria, even all over the world. So one of my things I want to do down home is, number one, to create a dynamic and a creative and a competitive relative seed industry, which provides an healthy and make available quality seed with high quality planting materials for Nigerian farmers and for export. This is one of the things I would like to do. And again, like I told you, I'm a seed certification officer and I'm a quality assurance officer. And to also ensure that, yes, all these seeds are made affordable, available, and accessible to farmers, because we can't dispute the fact that a good quality seed is the foundation and the bedrock of agricultural development in anywhere in the world. So these are the things I actually want to work on when I get back to my country, to put in all what I've learned down here to my sector, agricultural, and even my department, which is the seed inspectorate and the seed certification, by ensuring that quality seed is made available. And because we don't just want to joke with it, quality seed is just the pivotal for agricultural development. And for myself too, like I told you earlier, yes, I've learned so many things which is going to develop me personally for the agricultural sector in Nigeria. When all these things are being put in place, I know agricultural sector will stand the good fit which we had before the oil boom. Yeah, we are still doing very, very good in agriculture, but now we can actually do better and go more, produce more, and even export more agricultural goods. And again, who do I want to give my special thanks to? Number one, I want to give my special thanks to Almighty God for giving me the opportunity to start this program well and also to complete it well. I came here in 2021, August, all healthy, and this is December 2022. I'm going back all healthy, so I want to give God the glory. That is number one. I also want to thank Kangwon National University for giving us the opportunity to use all their facilities, their classrooms, and even all their teaching technology, and also their facilities for them to be tutoring us. And it's a big thank you to KOICA Nigeria, because they were the one that actually prepared all our application process, for us to get this admission, do interview, coming down here was being organized by KOICA Nigeria. But again, not to also cut it short, like KOICA South Korea is also a big fish and also a major player in ensuring that all this program goes down here by giving us this scholarship opportunity, paying our tuition, giving us stipends, ensuring that we enjoy and we also benefit from what South Korea has done for their own development since after the war, after they had a little of issues during their war, and now they are here as one of the best running developing economy in the world in terms of IT, building of ships, motor cars, and high tea and some other things like that. So these are things which we also I've learned and I'll take back to my country to pass across to my colleagues and also to my people. And again, I also want to say a big thank you to the KOICA director, which is Professor Shin, for always taking good care of us. It was not, he's really tried. He's always ensuring that we are okay. Sometimes he calls me at night, I hope you guys are fine. Do any of my colleagues have any issues and all those things? And even if there are issues, he's always there to always help us hear it. And also to the assistant director, which is Professor Kim Jong-wa, we also appreciate him for all the whole benefit, for all the whole time he has taken to always be with us to help us in achieving our goal, which is the KOICA goal of we receiving knowledge that we can use to develop our country. And also our assistant too, that's Yoon-hee and Chong-wan, for working behind the clock to ensure that yes, all our program goes smoothly well. And also to my colleagues, I'm not going to actually leave them behind because they've been part of me. We've been together for more than a year. We played together, even though we had issues, which is always human thing, but it's actually a good thing. Meeting people from different nations and you guys being friends for a very long time is a thing that I will never forget. And I also want to thank all of them, right from the people from the Haitian part, from the American, the South American part, from Africa, and Middle East and co. I can't say, I'm saying this, that guys, I'm really going to miss you all and I also love you all. And lastly, I also say a big thank you to my organization, to my Director General of National Agricultural Seed Council for giving me this opportunity to come down here. I know so many people applied for this program, but they actually nominated me to come. I can't say, I will say a very, very big thank you to him for giving me this opportunity, and also to my director in my office, all my director creator, for my director of Seed Inspectorate Department, Seed Certification Department, Seed Industry, Seed Production, and all my directors in my office. I want to say a big thank you to them for giving me this opportunity, for coming down here to participate in this KOICA SP, that special program for master's degree in agricultural and resource economics and international policy. Thank you very much, and thank you. Kamsahamnida.